Hello and hello guys. It's the king of all Koopas here, and welcome back to some more Star Wars Battlefront 2. In the last time, well, we got through all of the campaign up until this point. In this episode, I would like to try and finish the entire campaign. But first, we're starting off with a pain in the ass mission.
When we arrived on Kashyyyk, things were just as bad as we feared. The droids had us outgunned, outmaneuvered, and outmanned by a 5-to-1 margin. What none of us had counted on was the Wookiees. We'd all heard the stories, of course, but we'd never fought next to them. Never seen them rip apart a droid with their bare hands. They were magnificent. Even so, it was still a suicide mission. At least it was until Master Yoda arrived. Then it became a battle. A winnable battle.
Of course, the presence of Master Yoda can turn the tide of any battle.
This is it, men. We have to hold this beachhead until reinforcements arrive. No retreats, no excuses.
Guys, did I just get burned out? Oh, yes, I am. That's interesting. Hold on. Ooh, definitely gonna turn that down. Okay. Turn myself up. Move my mic closer to my mouth. Okay, we good? Right, let's give this droid. I was gonna say, let's give these droids what for. We gotta hold this beachhead until reinforcements arrive. Where is the heavy? Need a heavy. Too many tanks! Where are our tanks? Uh, yeah, the critical hit thing doesn't really do much with, I think actually the actual critical point is right there. What the? How did we lose? We must have lost the command post while I wasn't looking. Well, that's the first defeat, and that better be the only one. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, yes. Last episode I was talking about Wookiee Jedi. Then there was, yeah, I talked about Gungi or Gungi. Gungi. It's Gungi. Then there was Tivaka. Then there, from the new Jedi Order, from Legends, there was Lobaka, the nephew of Chewie, who befriended Jason and Jaina, and he carried a bronze lightsaber. By the way, Wookiee Jedi Definition of overkill. Not now they don't. Yeah, if if a Wookiee has the Force, not only can they rip your arms out of their sockets by hand, they can do it telekinetically. Don't need to see that. We already saw it.
This is it, men. We have to hold this beachhead until
Rush.
no retreats, no excuses.
Well, that's my best impression of a Wookiee, unfortunately. Can do a Tusken Raider much better. Like, I am sorry about that. We need to hold this beach. Now dig. Yeah, for the Chancellor. Ugh. Once those tanks get over here, though, that's a different story. And the thing is, this isn't even on elite difficulty. This mission just sucks. You don't really need to worry about the tanks so much because they can't capture command posts. The droid, you have to worry about the individual droid foot soldiers. Yeah. Get away from that command post. Shoot. I was gonna use that, but never mind. And someone blew that up. Good, good. Can someone blow this up? Thank you. Magna Guard. In any other mission, I'm like a one-man army, but in this mission, not so much. I want to go out there to. Hey, he picked it up. Never mind. All right. Just gotta hold it a little longer. Good. No tanks coming to aid the droids. So we'll be okay for now. Well, managed to hold out. How did this droid get up here? Doesn't matter. Gotta get behind the seawall. There's a tank waiting for us, so that's good. What we need to do, and just sit here and blast any droids that come through. And whatever you do, make sure you keep an eye on the droids coming in over here because they're going to try and destroy the gate winch, which will allow their tanks to come in. And the Magna Guards can probably deal with that gate winch real quick because of their. See what I mean? Wait, actually, what's that? Uh, I don't know. Or doesn't matter. Just blow everything up. Don't worry. I would say don't worry about friendly fire. Just take them all on. Anything that shoots Anything that moves, shoot it. I'll watch my. I don't care if I'm a traitor. I'm doing my job. As long as I destroy more droids than I do my own men, we'll come out on top. This thing's on fire! There's better be a tank spawning soon. Need this. You gotta get rid of these droid tanks fast. Alright, where are we? Oh, the oil refinery's doing okay. That's good. Good. Oh, and there's a tank spawned. Good. Where is it? I just saw it. Oh, there it is. Push, I'm back! And I'll do it with a tank! Yeah! For the Republic! Uh-oh. Tank! How'd I... Oh, that... Oh, man. Right. Hmm. Surprised I haven't seen that many Droidicas around. Uh-oh. Spider walker on the beach. Can't let that in here. I don't even know if it'll fit in here. Doesn't matter. Alright. We're good. This place is defended. What the Yes, I will play as Yoda. Actually, I think the only Jedi's sprinting kill move I can actually master is Yoda's. Which that makes sense. Alright. Just need to have control of the command posts. You do. Oh, they mined the place, didn't they? Yeah, I see them. Or are those ours? Yeah, no, they're theirs. Yeah, they're theirs. Actually, can I? No, I tried. Okay, good to know. Let's see if I could force push them away. Oh, they send a tank to deal with Yoda. How funny. Yoda's got an army of Wookiees with him. So, sorry, you stand no chance. What the? Most of the time I can get through this without Yoda dying. Whatever. I got a jet trooper. We'll be okay. For the most part. Because I can just fly over the battlefield. I would have preferred Yoda's Jedi speed. That's why. Again, actually, time to bring up the big guns. Ignore me. Okay, good, it did. I think in these situations, the chain gun is necessary. By the way, when we get to Order 66, Clone Commander's very helpful. Because they will really whittle down those Jedi uh, stamina bars, because that's what they use, because that's how you block. It's coming after me. Where's it? Is there a friendly snap? Yes, there is. Incoming! Okay. We good? We good. I think we're good. Or if you just want to... I think I actually got him. Good, good.
Great work, troops. Kashyyyk lives to fight another day.
Yay! Now, Utapau's next, and it's actually a lot better than this.
With the timely arrival of Master Yoda, the 501st was able to hold the line against the Seps on Kashyyyk. We left as heroes. Years later, we'd return as conquerors.
Yeah. And also, you would enslave the Wookiees by rewriting the document of rights of sentience or something to say that Wookiees were non-sentient. Which allowed you to enslave them. Build the Death Star. Republic intelligence believes Grievous is here on Utapau. Of course he is here. Crush him once and for all. Well, sort of.
In our bones, we knew the war was almost over. The galaxy held its breath, waiting to see which side would make the final, daring move. As fortune would have it, the Republic moved first. After the Chancellor informed the Jedi Council that General Grievous and the Sepp leaders were hiding on Utapau, General Kenobi gathered an army large enough to capture 3 star systems. When the orders reached the 501st, our morale soared. For better or worse, this would be the beginning of the end.
Definitely for worse.
Story building just a bit southwest of your position. Assault that command post. Capture the CP. It will serve as an excellent lookout point for our mission.
Could use a little backup here.
We've got droids! Check your fire!
No duh. I'll check my fire when you guys back me up. Okay. There will probably be a tank rolling down the street any moment now. If I'm right, I think I'm right. Well, I know there's a tank down there.
Battle droids!
Just hopefully it'll leave us alone.
There is a CP further down the highway. Clear any enemies on the highway and secure the area.
See? Told you. I'm just gonna run right by it. Shooting on my way. Magna Guard needs to die. Oh, sure, there was a ammo droid, but no health droid. What is this malarkey?
Take out that suit.
This is how you take a highway. And this is a highway? I'm not gonna question it. Where did all those reinforcements go? By the tank.
Reinforcements
Oh,
are
come
nearly
on.
depleted.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I was gonna say, are those friendly?
Battle droid, knock him down.
We need to capture this command post.
Battle droid, take him down.
And now.
Check your fire. We've got a getting out.
Much needed reinforcements.
Well done.
Yes?
Now secure Hangar 10, and we'll send in a dropship to back you up. General Obi-Wan has landed on this level. He should be able to help you troopers quite a bit.
You think? Now, it would probably be wise to keep Obi-Wan alive. For now. Because, at least until after you beat Grievous. Which is, ironically, next thing to do. After we take this.
By the Force, General Grievous is stationed in Hangar 10.
Yes, he is.
Take him out before
And
he
you
wipes
can,
out our forces.
and he made the mistake of standing on the edge.
Grievous is
I know that's cheap, but he made the mistake.
They're causing our flyboys quite a bit of trouble.
If you want, you can actually fight him, but he will probably wreck you.
Stand by for heavy support unit, soldier. Tanks incoming. Now, soldier, destroy that energy tower.
We've got a sniper. Super battle droid, take him down. For the Chancellor. Friendly fire. We've got AATs coming.
For the
All right.
Republic.
And Obi-Wan, he's floating!
Leaving. The Force will be with you, always.
Okay, good, good. That was quick. Now, the next mission...
With the death of General Grievous at the hands of General Kenobi, the Utapau raid had broken the back of the Separatists. Under normal circumstances, it would have been a time for celebration. But our next orders put paid to those thoughts.
Yeah. Because Nightfall. That's my favorite mission in this game. Because we killing Jedi. I like the Jedi, but at heart, we all know I'm a Dark Lord of the Sith. Coruscant Nightfall. The corrupt Jedi Order must be wiped out by Order of 66 and of the New Galactic Empire. Or New Galactic Emperor. As awesome as that is, I'm going to skip it. Nightfall. Order 66 has been given. The Jedi collaborators must be eliminated. On Coruscant, the 501st have been given the singular honor of executing this order under the command of the newly anointed Lord Vader. Even though I technically had the time to read that out normally, I decided to do it speedily. We have any doubts? Any private traitorous thoughts? Perhaps.
What I remember about the rise of the Empire is how quiet it was. During the waning hours of the Clone Wars, the 501st Legion was discreetly transferred back to Coruscant. It was a silent trip. We all knew what was about to happen, what we're about to do. Did we have any doubts? Any private traitorous thoughts? Perhaps, but no one said a word. Not on the flight to Coruscant, not when Order 66 came down, and not when we marched into the Jedi Temple. Not a word. Tonight the fall of the Jedi is at hand. We have been directed by the highest authority to wipe out the insurgent Jedi Order that threatens our great empire. Our first objective is to capture the Council Chamber. Lord Vader will be our field commander. Let's keep the cheddar low and move out.
Watch out for those lightsabers. Turrets, take them down.
Yeah, definitely.
They're coming around.
Now, you see how we're fighting Jedi, but the main soldier are the Temple Guards. Well, not Temple Guards like the Jedi Temple Guards, like Temple Security Forces, right? They're volunteers who help defend the Jedi Temple. No member of the Temple Security Forces survived Operation Nightfall. And that's unfortunate. They gave their lives in service of the Order. And that's somewhat respectable. The Jedi were betrayed. Oh, yeah. I tried to jump that. That was not working for me. Oh, sweet. I got a commander right now. Sweet. Yeah, the Jedi will wreck your forces. So, keep your distance and kill them. Oh, and also pack a big gun to deal with the Jedi. Right.
Attention troops, double time to the library. The Jedi are attempting to destroy the library's holobooks. In direct defiance of command. Stop them.
So we're disobeying we're disobeying Palpatine's orders to save the library? No, in order to save the library. I never got that because he says in direct defiance of command. Stop them. I don't know.
Destruction of the Jedi holobooks. If you can keep at least one of the bookcases intact for at least 2 minutes, command...
And you're probably wondering why would the Jedi do this? To keep their information from the Sith. This is why I say a commander is golden here. Also helps that they're not doing anything. So you gotta defend the place. Just take out the initial wave of Jedi. You're mostly gonna have to worry about some temple guards. Oh, around 1 minute to go, more Jedi are gonna fall from the ceiling. You only really need to keep one of these things intact, but you know.
Grenade, take cover! They're flanking us! Watch out for
See what I mean? Back. Oh. Thankfully, I think we have a command post here now. We do. Just spin around. Alright.
friendly fire! This turret needs fixing.
Any other more Jedi? No, I think they're all gone right now. I hear a lightsaber.
They're coming around!
He might be upstairs. Well, we can just head up there now, because nothing else to worry about there. Now this door's
Your
gonna
next
open.
objectives are a pair of holocrons, rumored to contain the sum of self. The first one is located.
If that was a normal
Retrieve it and bring it to the veranda.
clone, that would have been screwed, because like I said, this gun overwhelms their stamina. If you want a best shot at surviving, choose a clone commander. Well, also to get the most Jedi kills. Yeah, choose a commander. How many Jedi did I take out in that before I got killed? Exactly. There we go. Good. And I think there's Jedi behind me. Oh, come on. There was nothing I could do there.
They're all over! We've got them on the run! They're flanking us! I'll fix this turret up, buddy. Watch your flank!
Was the scream really necessary? Alright. See, this is why no member of the security force survived, because they did stuff like this that angered the 501st.
Don't let the Jedi get
She die.
one shot, one kill.
Get away from me! I think another clone got him.
Grenade, get down!
Oh, I better move.
They're coming around!
Oh, come on!
Running low on reinforcements.
Yeah, I know. I need someone who can run fast. Because he can probably run faster than, because he's not carrying a big gun.
Watch your fire!
Run, run. No, no.
Take down the Jedi!
Hold him off. Don't get killed. I'll be right back. Oh!
Near the Star Chamber. You must defeat this.
Yes, I will definitely play as Anakin.
To the veranda drop-off point.
That was exhilarating.
That's the way it's done. They're flanking us! They're coming around! Knock it off!
Don't get too close in here, because they'll get the drop on you. Oh, hi.
Surround the Jedi!
And die. Right, nearly done here.
Excellent progress. With the last of the holocrons secured, we can deal with the remainder of the Jedi here. Execute the 3 Jedi Masters who have poisoned the minds of their impressionable
Whoops.
students against the Empire. Let them bear witness to the cost of
Ah, whatever. We used him. He helped. Let's bring on the big guns now.
On the sides. Hey, watch it.
See what I'm... Definitely get away from him.
Take out that turret.
Problem is, this gun overheats. It takes a bit to charge. There were just one of these masters left.
Watch your flank.
well done.
Okay.
The Emperor will be pleased.
Okay, apparently killed each other at the same time.
The Jedi Temple has been secured.
No, it hasn't.
With the fall of Coruscant and the elimination of the traitorous Jedi, Palpatine's rise to power was complete. In recognition of our service and loyalty to the Emperor, the 501st were placed under the direct command of Lord Vader. Armed with deadly
Oh, yeah.
weapons, blazing new ships, and shiny new armor, our presence let the galaxy know that the days of the Old Republic were well and truly over. We were establishing a new era. An era of order and peace.
Yeah, the Death Star mission's like my second favorite mission on in this game. Which I think first is Naboo of the Imperial campaign. Nope. Sure, why not? I think the reason it asks twice to save, one is if you want to make a separate save, and then the second one's just the one you're playing on. Right. It's this one. And then it's this one, and then is it Mustafar? Yeah, the two Mustafar, and then Camino, and then the Death Star, and then Polish Massa, then Tentive 4, then the two Yavins, and then Hoth. Yeah. I got it down. Vader's fist.
During the rise of the Empire, the Emperor's home planet of Naboo rapidly established itself as a major irritant. After a number of Naboo's ambassadors were sent home in various states of dismemberment, her newly elected queen broke off diplomatic ties and began exploring military options. Clearly, it was time for a regime change. A change that would be effected by the 501st, now under the direct command of Darth Vader. Our orders were simple: to infiltrate the city, take out their leader, sending a clear signal to other potential troublemakers in the Empire.
I think that's Queen
Welcome to the capital city of Theed.
Ap-
Tonight, we will
Pana?
begin a radical destabilization of the Theed government by the elimination of their queen. She is heavily guarded in the central plaza by a group of Jedi and an auto turret grid. In order to defend these defenses,
okay.
we must set up a perimeter around the central
It
plaza
was
and shut down
the-
the auto turret grid. Careful, soldier. Your numbers are few, and the mission's success rests on your shoulders.
The queen we're trying to kill is actually the one from the end of Revenge of the Sith. It's not a queen, what was her name? The one from 2. Oh, I know who it is. I know who it is. I just can't. The name's drawing a blank. I used to know it. Okay, now this is gonna bother me. Oh yeah, by the way, Naboo is a democratic monarchy. Reason actually, it's weird. The queen has power to make decisions, but she's elected. Same thing with kings. It's weird. Okay, this is just gonna bother me. Monarch of Naboo. Aha! It is a Paulina. Paulina? Oh. Jamila was the one from 2. That's right. She the one that this is the one that gets assassinated? Yep. At least in Legends, it is her that gets assassinated. Paulina. It's Apailana. Jamila was the queen from 2. Probably her term got ended or something.
Move out.
I don't know. That'd be something to look up. I don't know what the year term, how long a term is for a queen. Padme says she served 2 years. 2 years, 2 terms.
Watch out, soldier. The auto turret grid is still online. Keep you and your men out of the central plaza until we can find a way to shut down the turret grid.
Run past. By the way, we got dark troopers. Yeah, but in this game they have the arc casters instead of the blast cannon. Which I kind of wish they kind of did still have the blast cannon. It's still the Imperial. This is, by the way, a Phase 0 Dark Trooper. Meaning it's a clone who was pretty much retired for the most part. Actually, this is in the initial days of the Empire when most of the stormtroopers were still clones. But a lot of these Phase 0 Dark Troopers are clones that were forced back into service. Pretty much became cyborgs, with upwards of 70% of their bodies replaced with cybernetics. A lot of them actually couldn't cope with that, and a lot of them actually committed suicide. Now, the Dark Troopers proper are advanced battle war droids. Imperial battle droids, pretty much. I think there is... Well, the main ones are Phase 1s, Phase 2, and Phase 3. Not including the Phase 0s. I'm talking like the actual droid ones. Yeah. Phase 1 is like a skeletal figure with a vibroblade and a shield. X2, not X2, that's someone else.
Excellent.
Phase 2
Now
and
you must
3
destroy the auto turret grid
can be worn
securing
as,
access to the central plaza.
can be either
Got it?
droids themselves or be
Now.
worn as exosuits.
We've got him on the
So there's that. Phase 3 is the most heavily armed. Speaking of which, in
The Queen's
in
personal
Star Wars
supply
Dark
convoys have
Forces,
broken from the palace.
there was a
Destroy them.
there was a group of Dark Troopers that destroyed a rebel base, a New Republic base. No, it was a rebel base. Yeah, it was a rebel base. I don't recall what kind of Dark Troopers they were. Most likely Form 2. Form 2, Phase 2. I don't think Phase 3 it made it into actual production. Well, if they did, it was very limited. And I know that they can be worn as exosuits because Ram Mak, who pretty much was leading this design, he was the final boss of the original of the first Dark Forces game, and he fought against you, who as your Kyle Katarn, wearing a Phase 3 Dark Trooper armor.
Oh yeah.
And I know way too much.
Watch where you're shooting.
Oh, I'm out of. I will take them all out with a pistol if I have to. Now,
The Queen and her royal guard are trying to escape. Quickly. You must
I
eliminate
want
the
to
Queen
try
or-
something. If it doesn't work, whatever. Well, killed most of the Jedi off. Where's the nearest? Uh, Hopefully she stays in the central plaza. If not, this is a problem. You see what I'm trying to do? Don't kill her. She's mine to kill. I don't normally do it this way. Normally I do it by... Let me kill her! Whatever, I got time. If she'll stop moving! I used to be good at sniping in this game. Hell, I think maybe the others will kill her for me. You know what? I was gonna try to do it from an elevated position. That ain't gonna happen. You know what? Let's just end it. Or not. Alright, let's just do it this way. I was trying to be all fancy using the
You have
scout
performed
trooper,
a
but
great
that didn't
service
work.
to the Empire. The Queen's death will serve as an example to other nascent rebellions, saving countless lives.
Right.
With the Queen eliminated, Naboo quickly fell in line. It was the first time the 501st was called upon to adjust a planet's government. But it wouldn't be the last. Within months, the 501st gained a well-deserved reputation as Vader's fist.
Yes, Vader's fist. Killed 2 of my own men. Probably as the Dark Trooper with that arc caster. Right, I was right, Mustafar. Space Mustafar. Kaiser Delso, a Geonosian fugitive from the Clone Wars, has reactivated a battle droid army in the Mustafar system. The 501st is in the system, but its Star Destroyer has been boarded by Delso's foot. Repel the enemy boarders and take the fight to them. Yes!
Although the Clone Wars were over, some people never seemed to get the message. The worst case of denial was Gizor Delso, a Geonosian separatist who'd somehow escaped Lord Vader's efforts to wipe out the remnants of the CIS. Lord Vader tracked him to Mustafar and brought us in to finish the job. It seemed like a simple enough mission. But when we saw the fleet of droid ships hovering over the planet, we suddenly realized that Delso's denial mechanisms were a little more dangerous than we'd imagined.
First off, start with a Marine because you have to...
Sir, the droids have landed on our ship. We can't
Yeah,
return
because you have to deal with this.
Down, pilot. Get out there and destroy that transport. Use any means necessary to clear the hangar.
Take out the droid! Cover me!
Oh, that was an excellent grenade throw.
Attention all pilots. Attention all pilots. Prepare for takeoff.
How are we supposed to prepare for takeoff if we're repelling droids?
We are under attack. This is not a drill.
I wish they gave you more than only 4 rockets.
Scramble reinforcements. Repeat. Scramble all reinforcements.
How are we supposed to do that? Now just clear out the droids
All right, men. Now get into your fight
just to
and
give
destroy
yourself just
all you've got.
less hassle
Destroy
later.
their fighters and bombers. Watch out for the asteroids, pilots. They're easy to destroy.
Take a TIE interceptor or TIE fighter. Yeah, I know. First time we have TIEs, and first thing I use is an interceptor. Not a regular fighter. Whatever, there'll be plenty of that later. I normally use a TIE fighter whenever I'm playing as the Empire in space. I only chose the interceptor because the first mission you have to do is destroy fighters. Probably should have been a pilot too. See, you can pretty much stay a pilot the entire time, except for that first bit, because you're not destroying any key systems inside a ship. Also, word of advice, just don't bother trying to take out the tri-droids, or tri-fighter, or whatever they actually call it in this game. It's technically a tri-droid.
Take down that bomber!
It's a droid tri-fighter. It's like tri-droid. That's what I know. By the way, he wasn't kidding. Those asteroids are dangerous.
Now hear this. All hands.
At least when I die in the interceptor, it keeps respawning with me. Also, interceptor missiles are really useful.
Take that bomber!
This is actually kind of hard, believe it or not. I bet some of you can actually do it faster than me, but, you know. Alright, I gave in. I used the TIE fighter because it was right in front of me.
Aft engine overheating. I can't shake 'em.
There we go. I think next is disable shields.
Attack their shields. Use a bomber
Yep.
to deliver the
This is actually a really short space mission, in all honesty.
Attention. All second
And the bomber just got stolen.
That was mine.
Hope you crash an asteroid, and it just spawned next to me. Whatever. I'll get it when I die.
Bomber to me. Bomber sneaking up behind you.
Like right now.
Attention all pilots.
And it's spawned right in front of it. Good.
Prepare for takeoff.
He's trying to make the rest of us look bad.
Maybe.
Chase down that fighter.
Lord Vader's just issued a new order. He wants someone to land in the enemy's hangar, steal one of their strike bombers, and return it to our hangar. Get moving, pilots.
Get that scout.
Why?
I can't shake 'em.
I don't know. That's the one thing. I've played this game many times, and I don't know why Vader wants a CIS strike bomber.
That was mine. You picked up a bomber.
Whatever. Give me a chance to grab an interceptor
All hands man.
and get over there.
Well done, Lieutenant.
Probably not the best idea when you're flying through an asteroid field. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, and just gun it. Gun it back to your hangar. Because if you get blown up here and now, you lose the mission. You fail the entire level.
All engineers, report to the hangar area.
Excellent job, pilots. Lord Vader will be most pleased.
Never seen this before.
Scramble reinforcements. Repeat. Scramble all reinforcements.
There we go.
The slight whiff of nostalgia the 501st had enjoyed fighting the droid fleet over Mustafar had already grown sour by the time we'd established orbital positions. Now it was time to find out what this was all about.
Right. Right, I think I'm gonna end the video here because it's getting a little long and it's probably gonna take forever to upload to YouTube. Alright, I will see you guys in the next one, alright? Where we will more than likely finish up the campaign. Yeah, because there's this, Camino, Death Star, Polis Massa, Tantive for Yav, It might take one more episode after that, considering how many levels we have left. Alright, I'll see you guys. And Post Moss is going to take a while. Because that's horrible. Anyway, see you guys next time. Toodaloo. Bye.